Hello guys, Zennosh here, and today in this video of Exos Heroes, it's time to review the Fate Jin yet again. Why? Because he's going to receive his core reverse upgrade tomorrow Monday, with which he's going to receive some new skill effects that could be helpful in the current meta contest, because so far he has been a trash unit regardless of how cool he really looks, guys. But hey guys, his new skill effects seems to be quite promising, and that might actually make him quite usable out there. Anyways, now let's start talking about the notice right over here. Core reverse chance increase, Desperado Jin recruit. The period is going to be starting tomorrow Monday after maintenance, and it's going to last until April 12th, Monday 1:59/2021 UTC time, so for a total of 1 week. Main hero, guys, you can recruit hero plus Fate Core with higher probability than premium recruitment. He's a black Fate Core hero unit, so that means from his banner you can get him at a 0.7% drop rate chance when you're going to summon for him, and you can get him for free after 19 multi summons in his banner. So that's gonna be it, guys. Now let's start talking about the skill changes. Chain Reaction and Sticky Bomb has been added on the passive skill. And well, this passive effect is known as Focus Fire. Afflicts target with Focus Fire mark and decreases dodge block for 1 round on basic attack. Being able to reduce the dodge and the block stat of the opponents will allow you to deal some guaranteed hit on the opponents, and if the opponents will not be able to block the damage, that means you will be able to deal the original damage on them, because if the opponents can dodge your attack, they will take 0 damage, and if they can block your attack, they are going to reduce the incoming damage by a massive amount, which definitely makes them pretty tanky, right? So you really don't want that to happen, don't you? So if that's the case, then definitely is going to be really helpful out there. This can be quite helpful in the Zennosh tenure as well as in the story contents. Next is going to be the Dimensional Leap. Mark effect, guys, increases the dodge for self by 40 points and attack by 1000 points. Sounds pretty good when attacked. So he needs to get attacked for this mark effect, or let's say this buff effect, to be applied on him, right? And removes all Dimensional Leap mark on self after a successful dodge. So if he somehow dodge the incoming damage in the next turn, then well, this Dimensional Leap mark will just fade away and he got a restart yet again. But hey guys, there is another advantage out here to this effect out here, guys, because it can stack up to a total of 4 times, meaning his dodge can improve up to a total of 160 points, and his attack can be improved by up to 4000 points. 4000 attack stats boost. That is freaking insane. He can really hurt the opponents out there. Now let's start talking about the chain reaction out here, guys. Especially when a target marked with Sticky Bomb is granted a barrier, afflicts Sticky Bomb mark on all enemies with a barrier. Now when we're talking about barrier, usually it's the first Guardian hero units that actually come in our mind, right? So this effect could actually be quite helpful in order to counter the first Guardians, their dragon skill barriers, guys. Alright? So let's see how the Sticky Bomb will be afflicted on a particular target in the first place. Sticky Bomb, it says it's a mark effect. If under the effect of command, thanks to Garf or Fate Core Garf, you will be able to receive the command mark effect, which is pretty easy, guys. And afflicts Sticky Bomb mark on the enemy hero that successfully hits the caster. Okay? So, well, you gotta get hit. The Jin, your Fate Core Jin, gotta get hit first by a particular opponent before that opponent can actually be inflicted with that Sticky Bomb mark. Alright? And if that particular target receives a barrier, then that Sticky Bomb mark will be inflicted to the another, or let's say the other opponents out there as well who has the barrier triggered on them. Alright? Let's say who has barrier on them. So that's gonna be the case out here, guys. And now let's see what sort of features that we can enjoy if the opponent has the Sticky Bomb mark effect. Alright, so special effect, guys. When a target marked with Sticky Bomb receives damage, deals damage equal to 120% of barrier value right away. Wow, that's a lot of damage, guys. Think about it. It's more than the barrier value itself, provided just for the current situation, let's assume that it's a pure damage, then well, you are not only going to cast away the barrier itself, you are also going to deal 20% extra damage to that particular opponent. And not only that, guys, now there is some additional damage out there as well. And in addition to 250% of own attack as well, meaning like 250% of the Jin's attack. So try to improve the attack stat of the Fate Core Jin through various upgrades out there, alright? May it be the Signature Force, may it be the Core Memory, and so on and on. Many other features out there that you can take advantage of in order to improve his attack stats, and later on you can actually improve the amount of damage done to that first guardian unit, or let's say any target out there that has the better effect on them. Wow, think about it. The damage is gonna be pretty insane, and that might actually allow you to counter the first guardians as well as those any unit that might actually trigger the barrier effect, like let's say the vanguard effect from the Fate Core Radley that triggers the barrier, right, and so on and on. And also Fate Core Chatty as well, though Fate Core Chatty does not get used in the PvP battles that frequently, but still there's always a chance, right? And remove Sticky Bomb mark from the target. So once this damage has been dealt, the Sticky Bomb mark will be gone from that particular target, provided that if that particular target survives. All right. Well, some players do actually have their concern that if the Gene's attack is going to be used all the time, whenever any ally is going to attack that target, the Dragon Wrath might actually haunt the Gene. So that might actually be a downside to this skill effect out here. But overall, this might actually be a really great stuff for Fate Core Gene to actually enjoy. Because, I mean, like, first of all, he belongs to Wasted Ray team, and Fate Core Radley is gonna be there. That's going to immensely boost the defense stat as well as the HP stat of Fate Core Gene, provided that Fate Core Radley is going to use his skill too, right? And on top of that one, even if the Fate Core Gene is going to receive that rat damage, I really don't think it's going to really deal that massive damage to Fate Core Gene because of the buff provided by the Fate Core Radley and Fate Core Garf. Right? So if we are going to consider all those equations together, I think Fate Core Gene has a really great, like, potential out there. He could actually be a really great unit in order to counter those first guardian units that has been really problematic. So I'm like until now as well, because like, yes, people say Fate Core Iris is out there to counter the first guardians, but guess what, it's only for like one turn. All right, because like rest of the turns in that round, if the first guardian units are striked yet again, then they will proc that dragon scale barriers yet again, and that can actually make it pretty hard to kill them as well at the time. So in that situation, definitely Fate Core Jin can actually be a really great aid out there. That's what my assumption is here. But anyways, we gotta wait for the whales to actually provide us the reports out there, like how he's actually going to perform at his maxed stats. Like let's say his unleashed potential is at maxed out, and he's fully awakened, and so on and many other various upgrades out there. We are gonna be able to deduct the final performance, of this Fate Core Gene only after that point. But for now, he seems very good on the paper, but practicality also matters, and for that one we gotta wait for the whales to try on him, because first of all, he's a rare unit, so in order to unleash his potential, oh my god, the amount of resources that you are gonna use, like those circles and the solar seals, my god, I don't even want to think about that. I'm a free-to-play player and I'm not really interested in those things. Next gonna be the 7 barrel shot, isn't changed. Okay, 7 barrel shot right over here. Required mana, 1 mana. It's a single target damage, deals 210% piercing damage to one enemy. Okay, that's great. That's really great. 210% piercing damage on one enemy, and thanks to the signature force, you'll be able to deal even more damage out there. So yeah, I mean, like, also think about his possibly 4000 attack stat boost out there with all those combined. Wow. And especially if he's going to attack those opponent with the sticky bomb, and he's going to deal that 120% of the barrier value plus 250% of his own attack and additional attack. Whoa. It's gonna hurt the opponents real bad, guys. Real bad. My god, his damage potential could be really great, guys. Dual Zennosh skill damage has been increased and overtime effect has been deleted. Alright, so previously it was an AoE damage and only 127% damage modifier, while there is a dot damage effect out here, but now the dot damage effect has been removed, and it's a pure AoE damage which deals 255% damage to all enemies, and it consumes 4 mana. Wow, a lot of mana. That means a lot of signature force will be in effect, and that's a lot of damage modifier as well. And on top of that one, when he is going to deal damage to those targets with the sticky bomb, effect, and if everything is right, oh my god, the damage that he can deal could be really insane. It can be really good, guys. Think about it. It's too good. It's really, really good. So, overall, if you are asking me, is he a really great unit? He possibly could be. It possibly could be. With all these new effects out here, it definitely could actually fit into the Wasted Red team without any problem at all. And thanks to Fedcore Riley, he's definitely going to receive a lot of bulkiness. And Fedcore Garf is also going to be there, right? So with all those things combined, man, he definitely could actually be a really good counter to the fast Guardian units, or let's say to any other opponents out there that could actually trigger those barrier effects. Man, this is good. This is really good. And if you're asking me, should he be really summoning him? Oh well, he's a Black Fedcore hero unit. There's always a chance that you can get him from the Fedcore recruit ticket that you can get from Core and so on and on. But man, looking into his artwork, definitely you might actually want to get him because he's definitely a husband unit, I would say. Possibly could be. He looks so badass. I mean, like John Wick badass, alright? And looking into all these factors, you might actually want to pull him out there. Well, it's really up to you guys. It depends upon like how much do you really love his artwork, how much you really want to use him in the battlefield out there. That will be deciding like how much you are going to summon him. If you really do want to summon him, it's not going to be a really bad deal in my opinion. In paper he looks really awesome, but to actually summon, before summoning him, I would really advise you guys to actually wait for the reviews from the whales. Alright, we can actually always check that one out in the Discord channel, where the whales are always going to be providing really good feedbacks on how the Fedcore Gene is performing in the Eastern battle, and if somehow he is going to perform as good as in paper, it's definitely going to be the worth pullable character. Alright, but before that one, you might want to hold your cess back, because it's a Black Fedcore hero unit and there are various other ways of gaining Black Fedcore hero units out there. So that's gonna be my opinion. But if you still want to go ahead, then go ahead, because wow, looking at his skills, he's definitely not going to be really that disappointing character in my opinion. I mean, like look-wise and skill-wise, he definitely has some, you know, like usability out there. He's pretty good. I mean, like it's good, really good, guys. Now let's start talking about the exclusive weapon chance increase, Golden Slumber. And well, his gun looks really, really badass. Even though this gun is definitely not going to provide more, you know, like enhanced stat features compared to any other fated weapon out there. Alright, because the minimal effect provided by this weapon out here is just like attack plus 30 points and combat power plus 3000 points, which is pretty much nothing. Alright, don't really rely upon on this kind of stats that much. So it's pretty much like garbage if you are not going to consider it looks. But if you definitely love its looks and you really want your Fedcore GN to have this gun, then well, you can proceed ahead, which is definitely going to cost you the same amount of SAS that we are going to use in order to recruit the hero unit itself. That's 700 SAS, and it's gonna drop at 0.7% chance, which is ridiculous, and you can get it for free after 19 multi summons, same as the normal hero unit banner. So yeah, that's gonna be it on you guys. Anyways, in the end, let me know guys what you guys think about this Fedcore Gen. Do you guys think like, is he a really must summon unit? I would really love to know, because he seems to be quite amazing now. I mean, like his new skill upgrades seems to be quite impactful. He could actually be very, very usable out there, and he could definitely be a very must have unit for the Wasted Red teams out there. Let me know in the comment section below guys, because he could actually replace Fedcore Iris in the Wasted Red team in my opinion, and that is pretty good. And offensive wise, is so awesome. Thanks to that 4000 additional attack stats through his passive points, and he can now actually deal some really insane damage thanks to his skill modifications and so on and on. So pretty good unit guys. And that's all I have to say to you. See you guys in the next video.